up, everybody, and happy Tuesday. I am very excited today because not only did we start a new month, okay, so yesterday was February 1st. We kicked it off. It was the start of a new week and the start of a new month. But I feel like this month, the tides are turning, people. And granted, we are only 1 month in to 2021, but I feel like collectively, us as a human race really felt that January 2021 was really like the 2nd December of 2020. I don't know, like it was kind of weird. It was a weird transition. I think I said it even in last week's video, but I'm very excited to start this month. We not only are we starting a new month and a new week, but also we're kicking off a new series for Be Blessed 2021. And I'm just overly elated at this series because if you know anything about me, you know one of my passions, like aside from growth and development, is making sure that people understand, know, and are living in their purpose. So our series for the next 2 months, count them 2 months, for February and March, we are going to be talking about purpose. We are kicking off our purpose series. This is the first video amongst many for our purpose series. And I have this space up here, so I'll probably put it there. Our purpose series. And I'm really excited to be able to honestly go along with this journey with you guys, because I know last year, at the beginning of the year, I think in January, we talked about purpose. And honestly, I felt like that conversation, like we didn't have enough meat in that conversation. So probably going to dig up and repost some old videos from last year, but definitely want to make sure that people are knowing, understanding, and living in their purpose every single day. Why? Because that is honestly the foundation of who we are. The definition of purpose. Before I get into that, let's get started. As always, God is blessing us. He's always going to be blessing us. The foundation of purpose, or the definition of purpose, is the reason for which something is done or created, or for which something exists. Now, if you were with us for our B series, just a couple weeks ago, literally last month, you will know that the definition of be is to live or to exist or to occur or to take place. So when we're talking about purpose, we're literally saying that this is the foundation. Your purpose, what you were created to do, is the foundation for who you are. So it's the reason why you exist. It's the reason why you live. It should be the reason why you get up and do everything in your day. It is the reason for which you are moving about your life. And if you do not know your purpose, or you're not living in your purpose every single day, then you are not living. You're not living. You are just floating along doing I don't even know what. And the reason that I can really speak so much to that is because that was me literally like 2 years ago. It's just doing things just to do it. I think I had a feeling of what my purpose was, but I was just like, that's something that I like to do, but maybe not something that I'm purposed or destined to do. And I wasn't living in that every day. And my life literally looked as though I didn't even love myself. Honestly, like it looked like I was just going about life, floating in the wind, doing some things this day, doing some things that day. My emotions were up here and then they were down here. And then my attitude was over here and then it was back there. Like my life did not reflect the person that I know that I was created to be. Okay, so once you know the truths with an S at the end, once you know the truths of who you are and who you were created to be, and you understand and you know your purpose, what you were created to do, and like for what, then you can start to live a life full of purpose, full of intent, full of just abundance and joy and blessings and all of that, even though situations may not look any different. Like my situation really did not change at all. I still have, I did get a new job, but we'll talk about it later. But I still am working in a similar, I'm still working at a job that I don't want to retire in. I'm still living in the same place. I still have the same situations going on around me, but it's just my mindset and my approach to those situations is what has changed, because I'm intentionally making sure that I'm doing things that are in line with my purpose. And if not, like, I'm always questioning, like, if this is not a part of my purpose, why am I doing it? Okay. So making sure we understand, and those are some things that we're going to end up dissecting throughout this series. But today I just really wanted to make sure that we understood what the definition was, because that is always important. Okay. The reason for which something is done or created, or for which something exists. Okay. That is what we're going to focus on this week. And then starting next week, we're going to get into some real meat. Okay, we're going to start discussing some topics that hopefully we can not only help identify what our purpose is or what we were purposed to do, but also push us in the direction of making sure we're living in that purpose every single day. I will say that for the month of January, for me at least, I can't speak for anyone else, for me at least, I know that a majority of the things that I was doing last month was not within my purpose. Like, granted, I was still putting out these videos. I was still, having certain conversations with certain people. But when you look at the month as a whole, I was doing things that was outside of my purpose. I wasn't doing things that actively fueled my purpose every single day. And because of that, I did not feel like I was being fulfilled last month, or I didn't feel like I had an abundance of anything last month. And, God was doing his thing and looking out, and I was just like, thanks. Thank you so much. And still moving about, like, still doing things in my own will, or still doing things like acting like I didn't know, acting like I didn't have any sense, really. But today, honestly, it was such a good day because I was able to get up on time and do my whole morning routine and really spend time with God and making sure he was filling me with the things that I need to achieve as far as my purpose goes, like as far as who I am and who he created me to be. Like, I need to make sure that my purpose and what I'm doing every single day, lines up with that. So that's why I'm pretty chipper today, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, those are the things that we're going to be talking about over the next 2 months. Very excited to go on this journey with you guys. Kicking off the purpose series this week. Talk back to me. Like, what are some major things what do you guys think about purpose? And I'll be asking some more of these questions on Facebook and Instagram throughout this week. But what do you guys think about purpose? Do you know what your purpose is? Are you living in your purpose? Have you kind of strayed away from the purpose conversation because, I don't know, it's intimidating or it's scary, or I don't know what other feelings or emotions you have for it. But I'll be sharing a little bit of my story too, so you'll be able to get to know me better, if you don't know by now. But very excited to get this kicked off. Make sure you stay tuned. Be sure to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, all listed under Be Blessed Project. So again, we can go along this journey together and we can start to live more fulfilling and purposeful lives. Okay. So hope everyone has a good rest of their week, and I will touch base with you guys again next week. Bye.